Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Ramon's in the house, the hizzy. What's up, Vin Man and Polly V? Hey, we doing, friends? Friends, fellow countrymen, lend me your ears. Bob Wren, sorry, not Rob. Boom, he says. I like it. Top 5 MM, what's going on? Last shall be first, the first last. That's not how it works on my channel, buddy. I gotta be a lot stricter than that. Yo, what's up, Steven? I'm just kidding. Leo, what's up? Petchke. Vinman. Chris says, what's up, Paulie V? Croteau. Good timing? Oh, I hope so. What's up, KYP? Good friend. Jeff Cato. Volkovich. This is money. Thomas Dow. Timinator. What's going on? Kathy. Richie Rich. Pat Shagoya. Husker Power, what's up? Jack, all right. Caught this one. Be pretty cool if you did. CJ Yukon, you're not first, buddy. In your mind, yeah, okay. Earnings might be tomorrow, as per Sink or Swim, says Stephen Cross. Yeah, Ham tweeted Friday or Monday, so let's see what happens. Probably not Monday since it's MLK Jr. Day, so Friday or Tuesday, which makes me think they'll try to push it out Friday. I'm kind of surprised if they do it Thursday, but who knows? We got the Bitcoin. Bitcoin's approved now. It's ETF. It's interesting stuff. Alerts. What's up, buddy? Jeff, finger earnings on the 15th, maybe. Hopefully Friday. You got 1,225 GTI at 26 cents each. Wow. That's a steal, Gary. Well done. Diana, what's up? You're up to 10 p.m. Crazy. I know. It was just for me, though. You knew I was coming on, didn't you? You knew it. Ham said it's now the 15th? Okay, so Monday. We'll experience the NFL playoffs, and then we'll get finger earnings. It's not all bad. What's up, John? Jordan, you wish you could buy? I know, man. These prices are nuts, right? What's up, Candace? You got like number 20? I like it. Well done. Yeah, guys, please hit the like. Let's get this out there. I had to come on tonight. I don't know if this will be a long one. I think this will be a shorter live, probably around an hour, under an hour, because it's late. But I just had to come on because there's some stuff we just got to talk about. Pretty exciting day, especially in the last few hours. So I want to cover that. Gary made it nice. Wolf up 12% aftermarket. Is it? I didn't see that. That's awesome. Yeah, Ethereum and XRP are next. That'd be crazy. The congressman, it was posted tonight, is buying a bunch of Ethereum, so they must know something. You had a feeling? Nice. I told you, Diana. Jack, you're welcome. Hope all's well. Yeah, things are going good. Yep. Appreciate the prayers. Thank you. I might end. I had a lot of people tell me they want me to end with a prayer more often, so I might start doing that more. We'll see how it goes. Wolf's looking good, man. With this, this is big news for Bitcoin. We'll see. We'll see what it does. It should rocket, Wolf. We got to hope it does. We really do. Grab more to GTI tomorrow. Nice. I just had some money clear, so I'm going to hopefully scoop up some GTI tomorrow too. Blast it. Lou has a Wall Street has a new video. Bitcoin ETF will be a huge pump and dump before market crash. Any thoughts? It makes sense, right? It absolutely makes sense. It's a huge news. They're getting the entire crypto community excited, which the crypto community is almost never excited about anything on Wall Street. They are very mistrusting of Wall Street. So yeah, I could see that. I could see them thinking diabolically like that. Let's bring in a bunch of that crypto money, get these guys to buy in here, and then pull the rug out from under them. Absolutely, that's on the table. Do I necessarily think it's going to happen? I don't know. I think the economy's and the market's going dump anyways. So, but yeah, this could be a one way to get some liquidity right before that. Absolutely. That's an interesting thought. Ramon, you asked William earlier, does he think earnings will change the pattern? He says they'll keep selling. They will keep selling. Earnings isn't going to break it. It's not. It's not going to be enough to break them. But it's important because all of a sudden our foundation is stronger. Again, it's stronger. It should raise the price a bit. And on top of that, if it's completely... they're completely profitable now, which I believe they will. It opens the door for all kinds of other risks to be taken, not necessarily with their finances, but with the stock. Whether it's the dividend, now they can get, they have more likely to sign deals because this company's stronger. it's good news. It's exciting news, and it'll encourage more people to jump in at this low level, because if they see fingers moving up, I mean, good Lord, you gotta be stupid to short it. This company is just improving. So, yeah, so it'll be great. Earnings should be great, even if they keep selling. Cottrell, if so, they can makes more money, but dump by October. I think it's gonna dump before that, but yeah, if they can make it to the election, they would. I just don't think they could. Peter, you lost your membership. How do you start over? Listen, man, there should be a join button right by my name somewhere. I think maybe if you click towards the bottom of the chat, there's that money thing. It says show your support. Yeah, and it says membership under that. So there you go. Just look at the bottom of the chat. There should be a money sign. And it's $3 a month if you want to be a member. I missed you guys as a members live this last week, and I'm sorry for that. I will make up for it this next weekend. I promise you. I have some really good ideas. Wicked. Is Rum the new GameStop AMC without a D-back CEO? That is hilarious, Wicked. All right, you guys, my loyal viewers, I'm going to give you a little preview. I actually just did a small video on Rumble, and on the title, on the thumbnail, it says GameStop 2.0. And we're going to talk about that here in a minute. But I made a little 8-minute video. It's going to go up later. Just covering all that, and I'll talk about it here in the live too, but I wanted to make a smaller version to share with the broader world, bring in some other viewers, because I just thought it was very important, because I think this is a big deal, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. Hold on a second. Okay. My wife texted me something, but anyways, Demeco Ryan's to Alabama. Demeco is not going to Alabama, or is he? Are you serious? Is that real, Daniel? There's no way. Why would he ban the Texans right now? He's still coaching them in the playoffs. It's going to hurt harder and longer. You hold good bags. That's right, John Critchell. Technologically spastic. Howdy. Oh, thanks, Mark. Kathy, you're accounted for. Been waiting. Oh, good to hear it. I'm glad you guys are excited to see me. What's up, Jay? Jay, it looks like you lost your membership too. You're gray now. Scroll all the way to the right, homepage. Click. That's right. Yep. Yeah, so guys, let's get right into it. I think there's enough people here. What's up, Jesse? There's enough people here, so I'm going to go right into what's going on in Rumble, and I just think this is a really, really big deal. And, oh, thank you, Diana. That's very sweet of you. That's a wonderful, beautiful donation. Thank you so much. So I'm going to talk about Rumble. Don't worry, guys. I'm not telling anybody to buy. This is all completely on yours. GTI and Finger will still be my first. I don't want to hear the nonsense people, oh, he's talking about something else now. No, I'm not. This is not leaving our fight. This is joining and strengthening our fight. This is big. Okay. This is big. And let me pull this up right now. All right. Chris Pavlowski is the CEO of Rumble. All right. He put this out the other day, the playbook to try and destroy Rumble. All right. Short seller creates bogus reports, and this sends the SEC. SEC investigates. Short seller talks to the media. There was a story in Wired bashing Rumble about the trying to take them down over this investigation. You know, Rumble's going to be under it a lot this year. So is X, because it's a free speech platform. They allow people to speak that are banned on YouTube, so on and so forth. So Wired runs this story, and Chris Pavlowski, the CEO of Rumble, finds out it's short sellers doing it to try and tank the stock. Well, he says this, good news, it won't work. We saw the attacks coming. We prepared for them. Prior to going public, we used Google Analytics to track and report our MAUs. We could be ready for this very moment. In other words, they've trapped them. They have trapped the shorts, okay? They trapped them. Now, this is the best part. Do you guys remember last night, was it you, Wicked? You brought up to get in touch with the CEO of Rumble, all right? Well, guess what? It happened. Ham and them got in touch. All right. They have been talking. I sent it to Ham that he wanted to DM him, and we went back and forth. And anyways, Ham sent it to him and basically got in touch with the guy. Well, now they're talking, and this is really exciting for me because if Rumble joins the fight the way it looks like they could, they will, I think we'll all work together. GTI, Finger, MMTLP communities, and then Rumble community. The Rumble community is huge. Millions and millions of viewers, thousands and thousands of creators, and they are passionate about Rumble. Much more passionate than people are about YouTube, because Rumble stands for something. YouTube's just the biggest and the best, okay, as far as reach. But Rumble is where people go who are passionate and outspoken, and they love it. It's like you feel like you have a home. Twitter is that for me. I feel like X and Twitter has given me a home where I can be free. I mean, before you guys all knew me, I would shout stuff out on Facebook and get banned all the time or blocked or temporarily disabled, whatever they did. It was annoying, and I hated having to be careful. I just felt like the world was against me. And then Elon bought Twitter and everything got better. Rumble's that place for videos creators. So this is already the quartering. He's a big video creator that ran off from YouTube to, he got tired of YouTube always slowing him down. So he ran from YouTube to Rumble and is very successful there. His channel's great. You guys should check it out. But he did the video on Rumble Under Attack. And then Pedro, you know, guys, we love Pedro, right? Pedro sees what Chris writes, and he says, thanks for sharing. I hadn't seen what the shorts are going to do. It's what they do, but this is now very interesting. Pedro sees it right away too. This is all just in the last couple days, guys, especially most of it today. And obviously Pedro wrote this yesterday, but this is really ramping up yesterday and today. Pedro sees it. Okay, this is becoming a fight, and I think this has the potential to be the big fight that really helps us with a flush of new people. We want the word out there, right? So our stocks run. We want the word out there so MMTLP gets settled. We want the word out there so Congress and the SEC feel the clutches of everybody around them, and the FBI and the Secret Service feel the need to speed up and go after these. We want the word out, and this creates more of a tipping point. We need this to continue. Guys, John, you're talking about answer to prayer. This whole Rumble thing could be a huge answer to prayer, because this could take our community and double, triple, quadruple it and make it just flush with people. We could become like an AMC community that's more dedicated, actually has the shorts trapped, and is all working together to blow these up. This is huge. Now, Ham, after getting in touch with them, ran a report. And he's reporting on the stock and says, okay, Longs, I did my research. You see, he tags Chris Pavlowski and Rumble. 78 million float, 280 million out. Boom. Just hugely naked shorted. Okay, counterfeit shares galore. Institutions own 23%. 250 million is the naked short. Right here, we have almost a 300%. Over a 300% short interest percentage, which is massive. 57% daily shorted, average price $7.99. And he says, now we'll call this guy. He's being funny because he's exhausted. I talked to him tonight. He said, I'm tired. You talk about it. I said, you know I will. So I'm here tonight talking about this because I think this is really big. I really do. And I've told you guys that there might come a time, because this year I'm going to be branching out my content. It doesn't mean I'm going to go away. I'm going to continue doing the same things. Rumble's ticker is RUM. Okay. Money, RUM. Rum. Where's the rum? What about the rum? I thought about making that my graphic, but I liked let's get ready to rumble better. So the deal is, though, that this is, if I broaden my contract and I start coming to, I don't know what YouTube will do to me. They sometimes already give me a hard time on my videos, and I'm not even controversial yet. And so I've been thinking about slowly moving over to Rumble already. All right. And hopefully taking you guys with me. I probably won't be able to pull you all over, but because I want to be fully able to not censor myself. But for now, I'm here and I'm staying here, and maybe I'll split it. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to look like. But the point is this is big, guys. Rumble is by far the biggest, most important company that's brought into this. Rumble is doing great right now. I mean, check this out. They just got, not that one. Not that one either. Right here. So they just got a huge $6 million advertising commitment from the wellness company. They just signed this. Rumble, I believe, is at $60 billion of revenue for next year. This company's killing it. They're doing just fine. So they're profitable. They're well established. They have a passionate base, and they have the shorts trapped, and they're asking for help and connecting with Ham. So all of this is just massive news, guys. It's really, really good. I don't know where it's going to go yet, but I'm very hopeful this could be big. The attention alone that this will bring is going to be huge, and I think could actually be very, very big for us. So that's the main reason I came on tonight. I wanted to share that. You guys know, like, I'm not leaving anything else. I'm not trying to pull attention to anything else. This is an all-together thing. It's an all-together thing, and this is just a new part of the story. Okay, I literally just snatched up some Finger today. I'm trying to buy some GTI tomorrow. Those are still my babies. But this can help us break those open even more. And so I'm extremely, extremely excited about what's moving forward here. So anyways, if you guys have any questions, whatever, ask them. I'm going to try to catch up on some comments right now, because I've seen you guys put stuff out there. John Critchell, our numbers keep growing. Army's going to be stronger. Absolutely. Can I get Ham? No, Ham's too tired tonight, man. He needed a break. He got a stem cell treatment today. John, by the way, I brought tears to your eyes when I prayed. Oh, that's awesome, John. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to start, when I remember, try to end my lives with prayer. I'll give everybody a warning who's not interested, so you guys can bail. The rest of you who get something out of it, you'll stay. Finger national rollout generated post beta engagement. Oh, that's the other thing. Yeah, Finger had news today. Let me pull that up. Okay, thank you for reminding me. Let's pull up the statement, because this is big. Let's see here. I want to go over this too, because this is a very good thing. What Finger's got going on. Here it is. Yeah, so Finger announced their app out today, and new products in the biggest market in the world. Their rollout of this app already has 200,000 active subscribers, which is huge, and they expect 2 million by the end of the year. So, I mean, this is just, I think this is an appetizer, but you know how hard it is to get 200,000 people immediately. That's tough. That's really tough for an app. Trust me, I'm in marketing. That's really tough. So that for them to already have that and to expect 10-time growth by the end of this year is huge. And this is just an appetizer before earnings. So anyways, just wanted you guys to see that too. It's really exciting stuff. You just download Rumble app now? Nice. Love it. Kryptonian, with you on this 100%, playing devil's advocate. What's different here compared to GNS and CO block? People asking this question. As of right now, it's not different as far as how it's starting. So that's a good point, Kryptonian. It's starting the same way. I would say that Rumble is much more powerful and has much, much bigger reach than anybody in GNS or CO block. I mean, Rumble's way bigger than James Hamilton and way bigger than Frommer. So this is, it's good news. Those were good news in the beginning. Didn't turn out to be much. I think this is different though. I really do. Got to Rumble. You're there. All right. Got to pee and I'm on. Queever, big day for crypto, big day for GTI. Yeah, smell retail victory. I'm telling you guys, I think good things are coming this year for sure. What's up, Frank? Any news on GTI? Not right now. No. But I'm telling you, I think I know things are going on behind the scenes, but I can't speak to anything right now. No. Fernando, YouTube's American. They deplatform well-meaning folks for. Yeah, that's true. It's my Rumble handle. I haven't started my Rumble channel yet, so don't worry, Vin man. It's coming though. Jim, why wouldn't Finger and leadership announce upcoming earnings report? Seems like announcement would build excitement, anticipation, good marketing move for Finger. Thoughts? Yes and no. If they announce it, it sets up the shorts to be perfectly timed if they have a story or something to get it out there, which they might already have one waiting in the wings, but it gives them more time to set up too. Finger does not have a history of announcing their earnings. It just comes out, and that's what happened last time, and I imagine it'll happen again now. So I could see it both ways. Mexican investor play saying SEC investigating Rumble. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I think it's a short and distort campaign. I really do. Mexican. Yep. Your user handle is open on nice Saber. Ramon, I said that these plays great, that they aren't too big like AMC. So again, 2 times, 3 times bigger wouldn't be a good thing. No, that's not. I don't. Well, AMC was too big to fail. In a way, because the shorts were so big into it, Ramon. That's what I meant by it being too big. We're talking AMC had billions and billions and billions in it. More shareholders is never a bad thing. That's not what's bad. So when I said AMC got too big, I never meant the shareholders made it too big. I meant that the short in it was way too deep, and it was also way too deep with the likes of Citadel, so on and so forth, not the shareholders. So this would be a shareholder helping out, because the shorts in our plays are much, much smaller, and that's not going to change. So should we tag Chris Pavlowski in our Twitter post? Yeah, I think that'd be great. Let's get him in it. He obviously already talked to Ham. He's out there. He's ready to fight and talk. So yeah, tag him. So, oh, you're good, Mexican. Appetizer, pass the gravy. That's right. Creeper, do I hear Paul Harvey if I were the devil? Yeah, it's good. Yeah, and he's right. I mean, that thing is on track. They just played it on Rogan again, so it's making the rounds. Very interesting stuff. He's absolutely right, and that's how the devil works for sure. You got 16,000 more shares in GTI. Dang, Carl. Wow, and what a price you got. Right to party. That's right. What's up, Darren? Wicked says Univest hits, Finger and GTI run. Rum could see a tidal wave. Not 3-year wait, and we crush. Exactly. I mean, how funny is it? Like, you ever heard the expression stranger than fiction? You cannot make this stuff up. What are the odds that in this wild battle we're in against Wall Street, against short sellers, against corruption in the markets, and, it's a free speech thing, and Twitter's really helped us get our message out there, especially since Elon took over. How wild is it that arguably the second biggest free speech platform after Twitter is Rumble, and they are now quite possibly becoming a part of this fight with us in a way that can be extremely mutually beneficial, but could guys, we're 10 days into 2024. This is a script that you couldn't write, you couldn't get away with. It's nuts. This is nuts. And it's also why I really think this is our year. I really do. There's a tendency in that sometimes the way a year starts, it's not so much how it finishes, but it gives you hints. It gives you hints. Years are like, there's cycles, and cycles kind of give clues. It gives, and I can feel it. Can feel it in my bones. I feel like this is it. This is our year. We are so close, and we just have to cross this finish line. Do not, to me, I'm telling myself over and over, do not give up now. Do not give up now. Just look at what's happening. The market has gone crazy volatile right now. This Bitcoin thing is huge. It's going to introduce even more volatility into the market. Like somebody said tonight, it might be a pump and dump. That's very possible, but it's going to be too fast for them to make it throughout the whole year. So it's more volatility. Well, more volatility when markets are in this kind of a place that they're in right now, with the economy so bad, can break it. It eventually can break something. And I believe that's coming, and that's good for us. And now we have the second biggest online media company, as far as, not media company, that's the wrong way to say it, online video company, might be on our side. I mean, wow. This is just wow. Maybe we can get him to get Elon to join us too. And then it's, I mean, just wait, just watch. I mean, that would be crazy. Yeah, Univest is still partnered with them, and it's not so much that they were going to buy like crazy; it's that they are known for putting together the kind of deals that bring in crazy money. Sometimes they're the buyers, and sometimes they're the brokers. But one way or the other, they have a history of running companies up. Univest does for Finger. Fix it, man. When do all the billionaires get together and hammer the shorts on Finger? If I knew that, Fix it, man. Trust me, I'd give you guys a date. Mark R. DeG is a testament to Fingermush's entrepreneurial spirit, builds on our core competencies. Oh, you're doing the press release, I see. So if you guys want to read the press release, Mark's typing it out. Please mention the link between Dan Bongino and Rumble. Exactly. Yeah, thank you, Tommy. So you guys remember a few months ago, Ham was talking. He met with Dan Bongino, talked to him about what's going on. Dan Bongino is a former Secret Service guy. Dan Bongino is one of Rumble's biggest channels, and I also believe, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Tommy, I do believe that Dan Bongino has a stake in Rumble as a partner, which is huge. I mean, there you go again. That's another one of those things that's just like, you can't script this stuff. What one of those cycles that goes around comes around. Ham talks to Dan Bongino. We don't get anything out of it yet, but Bongino listens. And now it could be Rumble. I mean, maybe that was a little seed that built up the credibility of our movement. And now is the time where it really takes off. Who knows? But these things always have a way of, working out when you don't quit. Ramon, if 7 was a magical number last year after all the shorting they did, what do you think it is now? I would imagine it's got to be either right there still or just a little bit lower. Maybe 650, maybe 625. Who knows? Husker, cool thing is most people are now not just in this for a big squeeze, way more we can help fix what the market should be. I love that, Husker, and that's true. And, you kind of have to take that attitude if you're going to survive how crazy things are. You have to have a bigger picture concept, because if you're just in this for a trade, I mean, God bless you, it's really hard if you're watching the price all the time. It is. And if all you're thinking is your money, but if you have some bigger intentions and you're thinking life-changing, if you're thinking life-changing and generation-changing for maybe even your country or your kids, that's something that makes the time much easier to hold on to. And you maybe don't check the price every second. You just say, I know what I'm holding. I'm waiting until it goes, So that's a way to look at it that I think is very important. Mexican, why doesn't anybody acknowledge private equity is balls deep in AMC? Adam Aaron's Apollo plant, bankruptcies in AMC's near future, Gladsold. Mexican, that's a great point. I haven't studied AMC in so long. I just don't talk about it anymore. So I don't know, except to rehash some of the old stuff. So I didn't know that, honestly. I would be the wizard in television. I don't know about that. Nicole, can I verify Rumble as a Canadian ticker? Oh, it does? I didn't know that. That's awesome. Don Tito, what's up, man? 100 shares of GTI. If they keep selling a discount, you keep adding. It's a great time to buy. It really is. I mean, 27 cents is just huge. You can get so much for so little. You don't have to trust the market anymore, Steven. I'm not in no ways asking you for that. Oh, was he one of the original owners? I didn't know he's original. That's interesting. Craig Schwartz, initially the idea to ask for a prayer came to me. I prepared my request, was hesitant to ask. He's speaking of personal. That was your say. Okay, well, Craig, you can ask away, man. Always feel free. AMC sucks. That's right, Steven. It does. Let me pull this up real quick too, because this was really interesting today. I have no idea what it means because it's kind of crazy. But here we go. This is the lowest I've ever seen. GTII 3.5% short today. That's nuts. I mean, how crazy is that? I don't even have anything to say on it. I just saw it and I was like, I have to post this because how does that even make sense? I mean, we were barely green today, but our volume was like over 500,000. So how aren't we up higher? I mean, that's crazy, by the way. I just had to share that. 3.5%. That's the lowest I've ever seen. Before that, I think the lowest I'd ever seen was 7. That's just nuts. So something is going on here. Something's going on. This is drying up quick. So did they run out of money after those last few attacks? Are they what's going on? Yeah, that's what my brain goes to. What's going on? Why is that so low? That's crazy. Rum CEO is Chris Pavlowski. Rumble started in Canada. CEO got sick of some of the politics and oh, really? Okay, I didn't know Rumble started in Canada. That's interesting. All right, John, have a good night, man. Love you too, buddy. I said crazy drink. Yeah, have a drink, guys. I haven't had a drink now in over a week because I'm trying to lose weight and I'm feeling great. I've lost 5 pounds already. Isn't that awesome? So, yeah, mostly water weight, of course, that first week, but it still feels good to be shedding pounds. And I have so much energy. I feel great. I really do. So, drink. Yeah, drink. Lots of crazies and insanes, right? What'd you miss? You got some catching up to do, man. We're talking about what we're going through right now. Where the big news is the connection we just made with Rumble. So I'm really hoping that takes off and does something really really fancy for us as far as like getting the word out. That would just be unbelievably massive. All right, let me cover a couple other things here before I leave tonight. I want to make sure you guys get your money's worth. Nick Saban retired today. Did you guys see that? That's pretty crazy. Oh, Nicky. All right, here we go. I'm going to pull this up. Wasn't a lot of market news today other than the Bitcoin thing. That was the biggest. And I know most of you guys already know about that. But the after that tweet yesterday with the SEC saying they were hacked, and announcing the ETFs and I told you guys, I said maybe it was a leak, and apparently that's exactly what it was, because the approval did go through today. And Ham wrote that with Hester Pierce's big speech, it looks like she's positioning herself to take over Gary Gensler's spot as chair, because she said like this was long overdue, all that, and all the crypto maxis are going to go nuts on that. So but that was worth sharing. It's a big deal. It's a really big deal that Bitcoin ETF's out there now. So that really is the big news of the day, though. It really is. Let's see here, though. I wanted to catch something else real quick. Somebody brought up AMC earlier. Did you see AMC had a horrible day today too? It dipped down to under 475, I think. All right, yeah. There's just not as much stuff out today other than that. But I have a couple things here. You guys know I've been talking about Bull, so if you've been watching this, short interest is now up to almost 90%. So that's a really interesting play to keep an eye out for if you throw in something in other than GTI Finger. That might be something you want to continue to keep your eye on. I'm definitely watching it. I have a few shares, not that many, but I did want to just dip in a little bit in case it's a fast squeeze. And but this is interesting. I mean, that short interest just climbing, and that's huge for them to report this. They don't always report this because of the counterfeit shares. This means it's actually legally shared to that extent, which is a big deal. That might be a setup coming for like a hedge fund squeeze, like with GameStop. So that's why I'm watching that one closely. AMC just trounced today. I think it closed up a little higher than this, but still, I mean, think about this. This is after the 10-to-1 reverse split. So this is actually as if AMC 6 months ago is 47 cents. I mean, I sold, I was down at $22 a year and a half ago when I sold. I was down, and that's what I sold. I got $22, Ape and AMC combined. And now it's down to 47 cents in those dollars. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable what they've done to AMC. It's one of the saddest things I've ever seen, honestly, in a stock, and I feel so bad because there's millions of holders in it. It's just getting killed right now. Ham said they're marking the shorts as long. Yeah, I believe that, but they've always been doing that, but now it's down to 3.5% is crazy, man. Your broker told you GTI dividend was found in some tunnels in Brooklyn. Oh, that's dirty. GTI was up 0.19, or almost 2 cents is what you're saying. The mark short trades is long, scrap and bottom of the barrel. Yeah, exactly. Bitcoin ETF, great news for XRP holders. Eat some seaweed. Sorry, I didn't understand the Rumble thing. You're saying the app is a big deal. It's not the app, seaweed. It's the company. I'm not saying the app's a big deal. Not at all. That's whether you like it or not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's a big deal that they are heavily shorted, naked shorted, so counterfeited against them. They are heavily down. The shorts are now attacking them through the media, and the CEO has said that he's ready to fight. And not only that, he announced that they've been ready for this and that they're bringing the fight back to him. So in other words, the shorts are trapped with them, which is excellent news. So here's his tweet right here. And also he got in touch with Ham, and so Ham ran a report on it and found that it's extremely naked short sold, and he posted those numbers too. So it's a big deal. Right here, Ham posted the numbers. So that's what I was talking about. Is Rumble's joined our fight. That's what I'm talking about, and they're by far the biggest company in this. You don't lose weight, you shift it around. I love that. Don, I can't wait till Ham asked his friend who got back in New York about ZJYL. Yeah, right? What's up, social? Thomas, Ace, curious how the Bitcoin ETF came out after the SEC claimed their account. Right? Isn't that funny? It's so funny. What's up, ESK? What's up, Jenny? Dips? You guys are good. You can watch the replay. I'm doing a... this is a quick live anyways. I won't be on much longer. I gotta rest, but I'll be on a longer one tomorrow. But I just had to talk about this tonight. This is a big day. It really is. I think it's a significant day. I don't think this guy is. I mean, look what he does. Remember, somebody brought up earlier. Is this just GNS again? Is this just CEO block? Well, Frommer was always a snake. We just didn't know it yet. Okay, and he really had no history in any of this. Fighting, for rights, anything like that, fighting against the man. He doesn't have a history of that. Neither did Richard James Hamilton, okay, who's CEO of GNS. This is different because Rumble has a history of fighting back. They have a history of being renegades. They have a history of standing up for free speech and for going against corruption and stuff like that. They have a history of having a strong backbone and of not giving in and of not catering. So that is why it's different to me. And also on top of that, it's bigger than both the other ones. So all of that is why I think this is a big deal and could potentially be a very big deal. Yeah, Rumble short, yep. Social, you're frustrated with the manipulation of Finger today. I know. We had an awesome fundamental PR today in Finger, and they messed it up. So, they're not going to stop. That's all it is to it until we break them. But we're going to break them. We're getting closer to breaking them too. Steven, have a good night, man. Sorry about that early morning. Yikes. Wolf for $22 a share with Bitcoin on the board. That'd be awesome if Wolf has a good run here. Yeah, Wicked. I'll pull it back up again. Oh, sorry, Rosie. Yeah, I didn't have a heads up tonight because I didn't know I was coming on. So that's just how it goes sometimes. I'll have a heads up again tomorrow, because I'd definitely be on tomorrow around my 8:45, 9 timeline. So, Darren, your membership expired today. You have to wait until after the live? No, you should be able to get it now. Go to the bottom of the chat, and there's a little money thing. Just click on that. You can sign up there. Yeah, so a lot of you members, and by the way, I really appreciate you guys re-signing up if you were gifted it and now you've lost it and you want to get it back. Really appreciate it. It's only $3 a month. And you get the extra member content. So, I hope the members seem to think it's worth it. I hope you guys will too. You usually get 2 to 4 extra members lives a month. And I try to get it to the 4, although I think I've only accomplished that 1 month. I usually hit that 3 number though. But anyways, it's, so you guys get that extra stuff, and you can sign up right on the bottom there for $3 And yeah, I get sometimes news out early. We cover other things, all that. It's fun. Yeah. In fact, if this had been over the weekend, the Rumble thing, I probably would have done this as a members live first, going over the Rumble stuff. But since it was all over Twitter and it was a weeknight, if when you guys usually see me, I decided to do it as a public live. Saber super frantically tweeting today. PR today means not, dude. The bashers like soup and all that are so. Okay, hold up. He's got a new tweet he wants to send. He sent me. The bashers have been out huge, like way more than usual. Oh, here it is. Okay, I did see this one. Thanks, Wicked. Here's another one from Chris Pavlowski. I'm exploring all our legal options to hold short sellers accountable for their attempts to deceive. I will not hesitate to fight back. So there you go. He's a fighter. He is. And him and Ham talked today. So, and that's where that report came from, Ham. And so yeah, just great news. But anyways, what I was saying is the Basher's been out full force lately. Seeing him more than I've seen in a long time. The last 3 days, I've blocked more bashers combined in the last 3 days than I had in the last 3 months combined. It has gotten really wild, which tells me they're really scared. That's what it tells me. Sure wish I didn't block Soup ages ago, said me never. Soup is one of the worst. Clark, how high do you think GTI can go when it squeezes? I think GTI easily breaks 1,000. And at this point, I think it's getting closer and closer to where I feel confident of saying it'd break 1,500. Not quite there yet, but it's getting very close to where I would feel strong about that. Because they just keep shorting it so much. Jenny, have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. God bless you as always. What's up, Bill? Happy Wednesday, buddy. Rosie, Basher's out heavy before earnings. Something tells me we could be one big catalyst away from the big one. Rosie, you and me both, man. You and me both. I think, God, guys, I'm hyped tonight. I just feel the energy. This Rumble thing is big. We got the good PR today. Earnings are just around the corner. The price does not affect me one bit right now. In fact, I was just happy to snatch them up at a discount rate. This is getting bigger by the moment. It's getting big, and I'm getting very excited. Why so many long halts in CJYL, Bill? I have no idea. If I knew that, I'd be a much better trader. I'm just not smart enough to know why and how long. I can tell you that it's barely traded. I mean, you can see the shares traded and that the volume is extremely low. So maybe it's not just all long halts. Maybe it really is long pauses between selling and buying. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, Mike, I do. GTI's numbers, the math on GTI says it could go well over $1,000 a share. Yeah, that's the math on GTI. So that's just the math talking, and it's also my own conviction in that. It's been a long time, I think, since I've shared this because I got a lot of new viewers. So I'll share it again, and you guys take it or leave it. What it means to you. Maybe it means nothing. Maybe you think I'm crazy, and that's fine. But when I first got into GTII, and I'm a prayer guy. I'm a believer in God. I'm a spiritual guy. When I first got into GTI, about a month after being in it and starting to learn all the different stuff, because I got in it because of Lou, and then I stayed in because of all I was learning from Ham and William and so on and so forth in my own research. And just one night I had a dream, and in the dream, GTI was taken off. And I was getting ready to sell it at like 200. And I waited a second, and then it went up to 500. And then I waited a little longer, and it went up to 700. And I was like, oh my God, is it going to touch 1,000? I was so scared. I wanted to sell, but it didn't. It went past 1,000. And I was like, oh, I have to sell now. And I just got ready to sell, and someone told me, just hold on another second. And then it hit 1,300, and I sold. I sold it like, in my dream, I sold, I think, at 1,323. I remember it very vividly. And then it kept climbing, and eventually it peaked in my dream at 1,700 and came back down. Do I think that's going to be exactly how it goes? No, I don't. I don't think that at all. Could it be? Yes, it could be. I have had dreams in the past that have come true, but they didn't come true exactly the way in the dream. Just the details, the main things in them came true. I don't know if this will or not. I don't know that at all. But what I do believe is that it meant something as far as like it galvanized me because it was so realistic to believe that this is going to be something big. And I'd already done the research as well. I listen to Ham now. I become like not close to Ham, but he's become a friend in a way. We do talk more regularly all the time now. And I've met all these other amazing people, this community, GTI and Finger. This whole thing has brought me a lot of life. Even though I've lost money, it's brought me a lot of life from the community, everything. I've already gained a lot. And yet I still believe the squeeze is there and going to be massive. And that dream is the first time I really felt like I was in something special. I was in AMC a year and a half before that. Never had a dream about AMC once. And so on and so forth. And then but that stuck with me. So like I said, take it or leave it. Doesn't matter to me. But for me, it was meaningful. So you want to own Rumble long-term once I get a big win? Me too. I believe very big in Rumble. I want to support companies like that and stuff like Bitcoin as well. William, excellent prayer nightly. God bless you, man. Thank you. Are you ready to Rumble? Yeah. Buying a ton tomorrow. Doobie, Ace, don't get too excited. My it was 7. Doobie, we've taken care of that. I'm no longer a baby producing man. My wife was like, after 6, she was like, it's time. You go take care of that. So, yeah, I got the snip. And that was way too much information for all of you guys, but whatever. We're friends, right? Math on Finger is higher squeeze price. Yeah, the math on Finger is a higher squeeze price, but there's also a lot of reasons I don't think Finger will get as high. Number one, it's on NASDAQ, so halts. Number 2, options. There's going to be all kinds of options plays on it. And I had another one, and now I can't remember what it was. But anyways, so I think that Finger will be more manipulated on the way up. I still think Finger will be massive. I still think Finger goes well past 1,000. But I think GTI just beats it. Maybe just barely beats it. But for some reason, I still feel like GTI goes higher. I just do. You're pumping Bitcoin tonight backstage? Nice. Travis, what's up? You have a friend buying another 25,000 shares of GTI. Wow, that's awesome. Good for him. Thomas, if you don't like the like, you'll crash your bike. Or hit the like. Sorry. I love it. Yeah, please hit the like, guys, if you don't mind. I appreciate it. We want to get this news out there. We want people to be excited. We want people to see there's a lot going on that's good, and that there's options. There's options. Listen, if you think GTI and Finger are crazy because you've never heard of them, well, Rumble could be a good option for you. I mean, based on what I've seen, Rumble, I think it's a great setup. I don't think it's going to go nearly as high as GTI or Finger, so I'm not going to be buying into it. Like somebody just said, I'll support it long term because I believe in the company. But it's not going to be my squeeze play, but it is something I'm going to talk about and push out there. And who knows, maybe if it does start making some moves, I might buy in a little bit, but it's not going to be my baby like GTI and Finger are, but I will support it any way I can. But if somebody else likes it because they have a legitimate business model and they're huge and they have great PR and they're well known, then that's an option for you. So yeah, please like, share, subscribe, get this out there. I appreciate it. Will I sell Finger after squeeze and buy back in afterwards? I don't know. I'm going to have to see where they're at. What's my thoughts on price Finger? Like squeeze price is what should be priced today. Any good dreams? I haven't had any dreams on it lately. No. But I do think Finger, just based on what I know and the people I've talked to, I think Finger, if it wasn't shorted right now, would be worth somewhere between 25 and $50 already. I really do. Yep. Stoney, take profits, understand Finger's a monster long term. It is. It really is. I do agree with that. Yeah. 6 and 9. They are 6 blessings. They're quivers and, what does it say? A full quiver of arrows. That's what it is. Almost at 100 likes. Man, I can't even get to 100 likes tonight. Man, maybe people just don't like Rumble. Maybe YouTube is stopping at YouTube doesn't like me talking about Rumble. Kit says 24.5 million will be called back lent shares, and the whales who own 24.5 million. Then Univest turn up with institutional investors. Yeah, they're trapped. Absolutely. And Kit, by the way, it's good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. It's been a while. I always appreciate you. I always appreciate your tweets. You have great information. You're a brilliant guy, except for when you called the Steelers against the Niners. But we can look past that. Your market stuff, you definitely know better than me. So when Kit is confident, I'm confident. And thank you, Kit. You're right on the money, buddy. Where do I see rum going? I have no idea. I just now saw the numbers on rum tonight. I haven't done any math with it. I love Robert Barnes. He's great. Yeah, he's really good. I was, man. What's up backstage? Did I miss you? Oh yeah, finger could definitely squeeze to 1,000 based on the numbers. 100%. In fact, based on the short interest with finger, the amount of counterfeit shares, if you do a 1-to-1 and Overstock, remember, ran from $3 to $129, and if you take all the stuff with you take everything that happened in that stock, okay, in Overstock, and you put those same situations into finger and then add finger's numbers. Finger says it can run to 2,700 based on the same situation as Overstock, which it is a very similar situation. So there you go. That's what the math says is possible. Thanks, Zelly. I appreciate that. Liked and subscribed. I appreciate you. Thank you. What's up, Rum Dog? Jeff, thank you, man. The boys. Oh, congrats to your boys, man. That's an awesome day. Watching your kids win games. Who's buying rum tomorrow? I'm sure a lot will. Steelers are still alive. You did beat Baltimore twice, although once the second time they didn't have their starters in. So I want to be too proud of that. But you did beat Ravens twice, so congrats to you. The first time was legit. Listen, man, I think you guys might have some with Mason Rudolph. Maybe he finally got his head screwed on right. That would be interesting. I like the Steelers. I do. They do things the right way. I always like teams that do things the right way. Mike, you need options to get a good squeeze. You need hedge funds to hedge. Not necessarily, Mike. You don't have to have them. You're right that usually they're there, but they're not necessary. They're not. Options for the gamma squeeze, but you don't need them for a short squeeze. What stock's Kit talking about? He's talking about finger. Yep. Ron from Dallas, what up? Clark, sorry if asking stupid questions. You're not asking stupid questions. How many shares are short on GTII? What's the short interest? On GTII, what we have counted, you got to remember, it's naked shorted. So it's almost impossible to get the numbers down to the penny. Okay. It's almost impossible to do so. In fact, it pretty much is impossible, but you can count and follow for years on years, like we've been doing. And when I say we, I mean Ham and his team. They've been doing, and they have counted and been able to get a very close estimate based on what they found. And you got to remember, this is going to be conservative. This is going to be lower than what the actual number is. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Right now, it's what's been counted is around 450 million short shares against GTI. 450 million. And a float that's around, I think it's about 90 something million right now. That puts the short interest at 500%. So there you go, Clark. And Finger is shorted somewhere over 200 million. I think it's 220 now, maybe higher. And it's got only a float of about 26 million, I think it is. So yeah, so Finger is shorted almost 800% short interest or more. Maybe it's a little more now. Pretty crazy. Who do I got this weekend? I got the Browns. I got the Chiefs. I got the Bills in the AFC. And in the NFC, I have who do I have in the NFC? I have the Bucks, Cowboys. Although I do think the Cowboys could lose. I do. Oh no, not the Cowboys. No, they're playing the Packers. Never mind. It's the Lions, I think, could lose against the Rams. Yeah. I think they're going to win, but I think it's going to be close because the Rams are really good. They are really good right now. Yeah, Kit's awesome. Picking the Fins against the Chiefs, I just don't think anyway. The Dolphins have one win against a playoff team all year. It was against the Cowboys at home, and they barely won. And so they haven't beat a winning team all year on the road. I think the Chiefs are going to smash them, honestly. QE date of finger. QE date? You mean the earnings date? Friday or Monday. Rumdog, someone's going after Rumble. Exactly, yeah. They do. They hate people telling the truth. That's true. Mark, your old professor in college used to say there's no such thing as a stupid question, only stupid people who don't ask questions. That's good. Oh, Ham talked to the company 15th. Okay, Monday it is. Clark, it makes you curious how much money are these short hedge funds paying out every month to hold these positions? How long they... I don't know. Jeffries was just down 53% last quarter. So they're bleeding money, these people in these trapped plays. That's so... Nice, Rum. Go get them. Dave, you got 15 on your brokerage. You have more GTI than Finger. Should I just lay it all on Finger? What would you do? Oh, man, Dave, that's a good question. It's really hard. You know, at these prices right now, Dave, if I had that right now, you could probably put 300 into GTI and 1,200 in Finger and get about the same amount of shares. That might be what I do, because GTI is so cheap right now. I'd still want to get some more GTI. In fact, I can tell you that that's exactly what I did. I just had money given to me, and I did split it in a way that so I was able to get the Finger today, and tomorrow my limit order didn't fill today, so I'm going to try it again tomorrow. Clark, is it possible for the hedge fund to short this all the way to zero, put GTI? No, GTI is a cockroach that won't go away. It is the CEO, the company's on our side. They are fighting. They are dedicated. And they also have like zero overhead. And I really mean that. They have almost zero overhead. They can stay alive for a very long time, even in this situation. So, yeah, GTI is not going anywhere. Lions are going to win. I hope so. I'm a little worried their tight end's gone. But I want them to win, and then I want them to beat the Cowboys the next week. Swift cursed the Chiefs. I think I agree with you. I just don't think she cursed them enough for the Dolphins to beat them. Dolphins are injured, especially on defense, and I don't think Mostert's healthy. And they just haven't beat anybody. That's the problem. Kate, get ready for NG spike $4 to $6 starting next Tuesday. Elongate El Nino will dominate big storage withdrawals. Boil, huh? Okay, Kit, I'm going to be watching these things. You got me interested. Finger float. That's incorrect, though, Mark. These float numbers are so wrong. Somebody had the GTI float at 260 million last night. It was Will, and you know, Goodwill. He's great. He's a great guy, smart guy. But I know for a fact that it's not that, because I know somebody confirmed it with me from GTII. So, but yeah, 260 is crazy. You'll bet me a Kevin Garnett rookie card, Fins for the win. Oh my gosh, Thomas. Well, what do you want me to put up? I don't have a rookie card to put up. We'll talk, Thomas, because I'm interested in that bet. I really am. Darren, welcome, man. Thanks for joining. I appreciate the membership, and you guys are the best. Thank you so much for supporting me. I always just so greatly appreciate you guys. I really do. But on that, guys, I'm going to call it a night tonight. I'm exhausted. This is a good day, but I am going to wind down right now. Tomorrow I'll be back. I'll do a longer live tomorrow. I'll be on earlier, and we'll go over everything in more detail. I have more time to process. I'm sure there'll be some economic stuff to go over tomorrow too. But guys, we're winning. I really believe that. Today just proved it to me even more. Yeah, Kit has it. It's exactly right. It's more around 24 million. I think it's 26 the last I heard, Kit, but you're right. Yeah. So, Clark, I already answered that, man. I think GTI can blast past 1,000. As far as a peak, I don't know. It could go much higher. It could barely break it. I don't know, but I feel very confident about that 1,000 number. I just do. Call me crazy, but I do. So, but I'm going to phase out, guys. As a lot of people brought up again, and I'm going to do it again. I'm just going to end in a prayer. So you guys, if that's not your thing, no worries. God bless you. Please like on the way out, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. But other than that, yeah, I'm going to close out, because I do believe prayer works, and many people praying works even better. So we'll just do it quick. And I'll send you guys out. We'll have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right. So, Father God, we love you. And God, I thank you for all you're doing. I know you're on our side in this. I know you're fighting for us too. And I know you fight through us too. So the more we fight, the more you can fight. And so, God, I just pray you bless the work of our hands, the words of our mouths. And I pray that you shift the hearts of all the people who would be interested in this fight that could help us to join, including the people over at Rumble. And I pray that we can all come together and get a major win here for everybody who's been involved, all of retail. And I pray you strengthen everybody in this, encourage them, and help them to see what they need to see for their situation, whether it's to keep pressing in deeper, whether it's to get out and take a break, whatever it is, God, you know, and help them be attentive to that, to take care of themselves in the fight and then come back ready when they can. And so bless everybody here tonight in Jesus' name. Amen. All right. I bless you guys. Thank you so much. You guys are the absolute best. Love you so much. Take care, and I will see you all